Today, from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, this is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Kamara. And this will wind up as Saints first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll try to throw now. Winston. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Play fake, Winston. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 32 on the play. Now Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Winston again. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the possession is theirs at their own 43. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Play action now. Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 82 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a...
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Thomas brings it in. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Back to it after the pick six. Winston. And incomplete on the deep ball. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Looking for Alvin Kamara on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 24 yards. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
Winston finds his man. It's Thomas.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll throw again. Winston. Flushed out right.
That's complete to Troutman, right side. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Adam Prentice as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
79 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Winston. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Throwing, Winston. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston.
Throw left side complete to Troutman.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Give them 18 on the play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Winston. Steps away to his left.
Open man is the tight end, Troutman.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara,
a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Running with Kamara. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Jameis to throw it. Rolling to his right. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
To throw, Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this will wind up as Saints first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Kamara up the middle.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Tershawn Wharton, the one to get him to the ground on the defensive side.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. From the 39, Winston. And he rifles one incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. all focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, if he tied the game, they couldn't go any farther? They had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.